Did you know that reading photographs is a great way to contact a spirit? One way to conduct a spirit reading is to read a photograph of someone who is now deceased. Reading a spirit photograph entails looking at a picture of someone who has passed into the spirit world and connecting with their spirit to convey messages. How to do it? First off, have your sitter bring along a photo of someone they knew who has since passed. It could be a photo of a close relative, a child, fiancé, a former friend or co-worker, etc. So, what are the best kinds of photos to read? The best image to use is one that features the subject exclusively. Group photos are more difficult to read, as the relatives of the spirits of the other individuals in the picture may crowd in wanting to be noticed. Photos that are printed are the best to have. For some mediums, holding a photo helps create a stronger connection with the spirit. However, digital images on a phone or a computer are acceptable to use. How to prepare for a spirit photo contact session. Do your usual preparations for making spirit contact, such as grounding and initiating protection. Make sure your psychic senses are open and ready for making the necessary spirit linkage. Next, do some relaxed breathing. Now invoke your gatekeeper and mediumship helper guide to assist in calling in the spirit of the deceased individual pictured in the photo. If you don't know who these guides are and what they do, learn about them in our mediumship training course. If you're not a trained medium and don't know what these preparations are, just say a prayer for protection. Any prayer that asks to be protected by the higher entities that you normally pray to will suffice. Then verbally say that this spirit reading is for the highest and best good of all. Again, relax and try not to be worried about making contact. If you're tense or anxious, this might prevent you from making a solid connection. The spirit will most likely connect right away. Almost immediately, you'll begin to sense and feel that the spirit of the person in the photo is with you. When this happens, you'll focus your mind upwards and then start to receive impressions about the spirit. Additionally, you may begin to receive information about the spirit, such as their personality in life, what they did for a living, and perhaps even significant events which occurred during their life. At this time, you can start relaying this information to the sitter. This part is essential for providing evidence of contact. It's how the sitter receives proof that you've indeed made the connection with their relative or friend. Most importantly, you can then proceed to convey any messages the spirit wishes to give. The kinds of messages spirits want to relay. Significantly, if the relationship was very close, spirits connect primarily to let the sitter know that they're often with them. Also, the spirit may beg the sitter not to overly grieve and that they're happy and okay in the spirit world. Sometimes the spirit has an important message to impart. For example, a message might refer to unfinished business that needs to be resolved, or to comment about a happy occasion such as a marriage or the birth of a child in the family. In some cases, the spirit will even warn about a situation in the sitter's life that the spirit is highly concerned about. More often, the spirit is just happy to be thought of and wants to say hello. This is especially true for a close relative, such as a grandparent, that the sitter never got to know in life. What if the spirit doesn't show? Here's the bad news. The spirit in the photo may not always come. It might be that the timing is just not right for them to appear. It may be that they're very busy in the spirit world. In cases where the spirit doesn't seem to be present, or initially you're getting nothing, start intuitively reading the image. It's okay to begin with psychic impressions. As mentioned, on occasion, a connection with the spirit doesn't happen right away. Instead, you find that you're psychically picking up clues about the individual's life and personality just by gazing at the photo.